Today, I'm thrilled to launch the second interview of our Spotlight series with our special guest, Umut IŞIK, a former delivery manager at Sony. Umut, thank you so much for being here. How are you doing today?
I am good. Thank you to invite me here. Let's get started.
It's my pleasure. So, if you feel comfortable, we can start our session. I'm planning to ask a couple of questions to you today, and I want to start with my first questions if you are ready. Shall we start?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's start.
All right. So, can you describe your role as a delivery manager at Sony? What were your key responsibilities in relation to Europe marketing platforms?
Okay, sure. I was delivery manager and I was responsible for the management and the delivery of the team that builds and maintains applications which support the marketing platforms of Sony. The applications in the set were a CMS application, a PIM product information management application, and the translation memory management application. Mainly CMS application was being used to create and manage the content of one of the marketing websites, which is publishing product data and contents globally in every language that the product division operates in. The PIM, the product information management application, is the major source of the product's technical and marketing data to be used on websites, every platform that displays the product data.
Mhm.
And the translation memory, of course, uh, operates between these PIM and CMS applications and the translation agencies and manage the translation flow and the translation data.
Mhm. I see. So, your team implemented the translation and localization automation software in-house. What motivated this decision, and what were the main goals you aim to achieve with this automation?
Well, the business perspective was to have the own memory and have the control of the translation process to improve the accuracy, and also have the customized data management. Our technical perspective was to have the middleware between translation agencies and our applications, our domain, to control the performance and the security. Additionally, we build an API and a webhook layer to help all the other applications at the company in integrating the translation memory. Uh, yeah, that's all.
Mhm. Awesome. So let me ask another question. What challenges did you face when integrating translation and localization automation into your existing workflows? How did you address these challenges to ensure a smooth transition?
Okay, one of the most important challenges that we had is to show the context of the data, the text to be translated. Mainly, we were splitting the text into chunks. The chunks may be the paragraphs or sentences, etc., according to the type of the content. And we sent these chunks into the agencies or translators to be translated. While translating, knowing the context of the chunk improves the translation quality because it helps the translator understand the domain, the meaning of the chunk. The tricky part of this is to do it without causing any data privacy issues or leakage, such as revealing the data of a product which is not public yet. Another challenge that we faced is to match the correct agency or translator with the correct type of content. Some translators may be good at technical documentation or manuals, and some may be good at marketing content. And having the correct match improves the quality of the text, translation quality of the text.
Hmm, I see. So how has the implementation of automation software impacted your team's efficiency and productivity in managing translation and localization? Can you share any metrics or results that highlight these improvements?
Sure. Before having the translation memory, as far as I remember, the translation flow consumed some amount of time, and which is not ignorable. While planning the product launches, the translation time is always considered and tried to make it smoothly and correctly. For example, sometimes because of an issue at the agency side or a network problem, the translation could not be finished on time, and it affects the launch of the product. As we did not have the control of the translation memory, the translation cost was not also predictable. Uh, so, uh, so we had a tremendous amount of improvement at the speed of translation, as we had the memory, and if the translation is already translated, of if some of the text is translated, it reduced the time, amount of time of the translation. Additionally, we had a big cost saving of the translation process. As far as I remember, it was around 20%, which is very great at global level.
Yes, you're right. Definitely. So one final question about the lessons that you learned. So looking back on your experience, what lessons did you learn from implementing translation and localization automation? What advice would you give to other organizations considering a similar approach?
If your business or company's work needs lots of content, text data, having a translation memory for your translation and having the control of the translation localization flow in the tool gives you more accuracy and time money saving. Uh, if, as I said, if you have many contents and a dynamic content generation flow, you should definitely have a translation memory on your own that you have the control on. You will definitely see a great improvement on both translation accuracy and costs.
You're definitely right. So the language data ownership is very important, especially
Yeah.
for massive companies. Umut, it was a great session to talk about the translation and localization delivery of marketing content in Sony. Thanks a lot for all the answers. Thank you.
Thank you too. See you.
See you.